Medellin. I've never consumed a rabbit egg in my life, I'll be 100%. Or not a big chain, but oh, nice. No, yes. Yeah. No, fuck it, woes. Will employ my wife. A lot of worms. The worms chewing at me, trained up what's the soul. Nice. Ooh, Swift's HBO. Will apply. Will apply. There's just no other way to say it, you know. I just had to say it like that. You know? I felt like, you know, what if I said it any other way, you know, or any other day? It made some magic. Teleport to that one right there. That's a good one. How's Nerf gonna do today? Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea, with SpongeBob and friends are as happy as can be. First I thought this was like a painting, but it's like the background. Hanging with Dino Monday for a short amount of time. Oh shit. Was it yesterday Monday? Or you mean like next Monday? Dino's the reason I got that one gig. So he was opening up, or Phil Kick was playing. He said, "You want to come up to Richtown for me?" With me, like, yeah, sure. And then we go watch him play, and then he goes to on his break, and he's like, "Dano, you want to play while I'm on break?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." So Dano plays while he's on break, and he gets back. I take some pictures of Dano, take some pictures of Phil. Phil liked the pictures. We came back a couple months later, took some more pictures. Phil liked them. Phil hired me to be a photographer for one of his gigs. Gave me like $50 to take some photos. A couple months later, and then a couple more months after that, he's like, "Are you available to be a session bass player for a jam, for a live thing at the jazz bar?" I was like, "Oh shit, $75, I'll take it." So I went from free photographer, $50 photography gig, and a $75 bass player gig. All just because I went with Dino to Richtown for an hour to hang out. It was over at like a coffee pub bar thing, like a bakery thing. Grateful for all you guys, you know. I got a feeling though, you know, if you're there and I gotta take a shit and you start playing bass, you know, because there's a couple songs that that we will be doing. He wants me to do "Sunshine of Your Love," which I bet you that's like one of the first bass lines I've ever learned. And they want me to learn "Wicked Game," the old 145. I just learned about 145 the other day. I was looking up like how to play like a blues bassist. Like step one, learn the 145. This Monday, I guess he's got some band practice in town. He's gonna stop by. Hell yeah, I'm gonna come over to that for sure. I was telling the owner I know ya. No way. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's a sweet Jack Black cover of "Wicked Game." Same with Corey Taylor from Slipknot. He does a really good "Wicked Game" too, and that's why I got into it, from listening to those guys' versions of it. And then I listened to the original version. That guitar tone, bro, sounds like it's floating out in space. It sounds like the dude's got a magnetic tremolo bar. Like the way he whammies up, like takes the whammy bar and like plays the notes and then starts lifting it. I don't know. Sounds pretty cool. What were the other ones? Crossroads. I learned Crossroads by Cream. I bet you never learned that one before. That was kind of new to me. Kind of fast. I'll have to get it right down, because I know if I try to play it up to speed and I'm not up to speed, it's gonna sound like shite. So I get to some practice with Crossroads, and a couple of ones he mentioned I didn't really recognize him. Holy monkey! It's freaking Donkey Kong. The 8 mediocre artboard. First true king, also known as the meditating monk. The caves were nothing but his nostrils. You miss your my Warwick. It's back in play again. I've been using it again. It was about 8 months where I was out of commission for. Like, I thought my tuning peg stripped or something, because every time I turned it, nothing would happen. So I let it sit in the corner of a jammed space for like 7 months, and then I went to go bring it to the shop, and I picked it up, and the tuning peg was working again. I was like, what happened? Like, the only thing I could think, there was a lot of sawdust in that room, and a lot of like just like stuff happening. So I wonder if the sawdust like fell into the tuning peg and like made it work again. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna say it's me having to get that one fixed. So I guess I brought it into them to fix up my patch cord and slot. Because one time we had played a skate park show, and the strap fell off, and the bass guitar just slammed on the concrete right where the patch cord was, just so the patch cord just just fucked the bass so hard. I was like, oh no. So for a while it was pretty fucky, but it's back. It's good again. The bass guitar is great again. I guess we're playing Andrew Crawford. I seen him the other day, and he gave me a bass amp for my birthday. Probably actually a little. So for a while, yeah, it might have just been a humidity thing, to be honest. Yeah, true. Been using this guy. It's an older bass guitar, but it's from like a specific brand that rebranded. They like would rebrand every year, thinking that the brand name was holding them back, so that like, hey, it's a new bass now. It's a new bass. I don't know if you recognize it. It shows a little bird on the front. It plays fine though. Like. So between that and the headless, I play those ones while whenever the Warwick's in the other place, or I try to keep like a bass guitar at the jam zone at my place, and then in the car as well. That way, I can practice. I can go to my band practice, and I can practice at home, band rehearsal, and it's in the car. So if we're ever driving around and it's like we're at a gig or something, and someone needs a bass or something, you know, kind of like an alembic bass. Alembic. Let me check the note. Okay, an alembic's look a little bit like a West tone. No. I'm looking at just one specific one. Looks like a West tone. The way that wood is in the alembic, like right down the middle of them, looks pretty cool. I guess they're all a little different, but Stanley Clarke. He's one of the big bass players, isn't he? I think we gotta fight this one. The underwater one. I don't know the model he's played, but the body shape kind of reminds me of it. You're right, it does got that body shape. Like the fat bottom and the two tiny horns on top. Well, I guess the one horn is slightly larger than the other, but not by much. Whoa, who's this guy? I like with the Rat of Rats. I don't know if you ever played a Blacktail, but there's the part where the rats like form up like that. The Black. Kim Kardashian? Oh, Kardashians. find all the levers. Is that gonna be up there forever? I grabbed one of the levers too early, and it kind of messed up the quest tracker. It's still like, yo, bro, you gotta find them. Like, I already collect that thing, bro. I'm good. It probably changed when to get to the next part. I have to take something sunny, Bruh. Is the quest over? We found this lady on our beach, just like drowned up for a wave. We got her here. Do we get something for doing that? Sorta. Magic Academy Inicia. Oh, is this the next segment? Earthworms. Return to Hermit's Isle. Oh, okay. There's a couple games we could play. The ones that got installed are Among Us, Jesus Christ. This one's a free online one. Waiting for the Half-Sword multiplayer update. That'd be pretty sick. Like I said, it's so good, but it's like a one-player game. This one's a newer multiplayer game. It's kind of like Diablo and Dark Souls put together. So it's overhead like Diablo and Passive Exiles, but you have like a dodge button, and you have like when you swing your sword, you kind of have to wait like a millisecond and go around your enemies. It's kind of cool. And then this one's like a classic roguelike, but it's got multiplayer. Most games I take either multiplayer. This game's a classic. I don't know if you ever got to this one, but something about it's kind of like River City Ransom, but a little more updated. Repo is hilarious, bro. You probably spent some time on Repo already. Terraria, remember when you showed me Terraria? It just got a huge update. 1,300 hours. That's not me, bro. That's somebody else. That's my ex-girlfriend, I think. Like 7 exes ago. 300 hours is probably mine. 1,000 of theirs. I went hard on this in Stardew Valley. Okay. Do I still have Stardew Valley installed? There it is. Yeah, 600 hours of Stardew Valley. That was mostly them. But I do have games, right? I gotta like download and install them. I got this on sale, but my Steam Deck can barely run it. Like, it looks like dog shit when I play. But I had high hopes for Biomutant because it came out years and years ago. So I for sure the Steam Deck would be able to run that. Cyberpunk was pretty fun. I did wait a while to play, like years after the updates. So from streaming on Twitch, most of these games have been gifted by me from viewers. In case you're like, bro, why would you buy those games? Like, I swear, some of these I guess got them, brother. Final Fantasy is mostly that I bought them myself. Hell yeah, Go Simulator. That's like one of my first Steam games ever. When I have a Steam account, like, when was it? Right after Conscripted Youth. That's when I started using Steam. No, it was after We Sleep at Dawn. Elastic, right after the second Weirdsville album, so that's when I got that. Helheim Hassle was a hilarious game, but once I got stuck, the game became way too puzzle hard halfway through, but it's really hilarious until that part. It's really hilarious. At times, actually, it's like Super Mario Sunshine, like really, really good platform. Silksong was a blast, but once I beat the final boss, I lost all willpower to continue to the side missions. I never actually did It Takes Two yet, because It Takes Two. And Killing Floor 1 and 2, some classics. If it wasn't 145 gigabytes, you'd play the game. Play Robin. This is probably my game of the year of last year, Look Outside. Really, 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 really freaking good. The music is amazing. The atmosphere, the story. The puzzles were just minor enough that I loved, and there was only like 2 hard puzzles in the game. This might be one of the best games ever. I got it Delta on sale for the Xbox, so I've been playing that with Emma sometimes. This one you gotta defend Donald Trump from getting shot. I've actually never played it yet, but You know, one of these times I'll play it. It looks like a pretty funny game. You gotta be like the bodyguard, blocking with the shots. This was a game of the year like 5 years ago. Nier Automata. Super good. Like a really flexible, acrobatic Dark Souls meets boss music. It's really good. Atmospherical music. Okay, we played through this like 7 years ago on the stream. 6 years ago? I think it was 5 years ago on the stream. We got it gifted from PokeFan and Metalore. And it took us like 3 weeks to beat it, but really, really cool adventure. Personas. I've actually never played Personas until like last year. I started with Persona 3 on the Xbox, and I went to Persona 5. Pinball FX. You got some classic maps. Pinball M's more like horror movie game maps. Kind of cool vibes. I do need to play it. We got this gifted for our birthday, so we're definitely going to be streaming that soon. Risk of Rain 2 is a blast, but Risk of Rain 2 and Vampire Survivors, really, really good games, and if you combine them together, they're like a game called Mega Block. It's like super similar. Why does RuneScape look like that? Oh, they did the new update. I'm probably going to try RuneScape 3 again, check that update. Sekiro was also a blast. A couple years ago we went through this. We never did modded runs where we just like use anime characters to go through the game. Really, 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 really fun. Did the skate demo for a bit. It didn't really work on Steam Deck though. It worked on the Xbox better. It looks like I like Sonic games a lot. Sonic Generations was a lot of fun when I played it first. Sonic Adventures 2 was a lot of fun back in the day. That's when it's Chaos. And then Sonic Frontiers is kind of like the newest Sonic. When I first played it, I didn't like it at all, and then when I played it a second time, I couldn't stop playing it. So the Switch version is really crappy. That's the version I played first, and I was like, ugh. And then I played the PC version, I was like, oh yeah, baby, this is good. This is kind of a trip. Tales of Iron, really cool. The way the artwork is and stuff in the combat. Tekken 7, a classic. It's where I got into playing Panda a lot. Tekken 8 and barely run on my Steam Deck. Sad. T-Mod Loader for the Terraria mods. Triangle Strategy, really, 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 really cool. Kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics meets Octopath Traveler. Lots of fun. Undertale is a little bit of a crazy... I don't know if you ever played this game before, but the first time you play Undertale, whew, it just sucks you right in, but you just can't stop playing it until you beat it. There's something good about it. We might play through it again one day, but I think we played through it twice. But there's like 5 different ways to beat the game. How's it going, CC? Showing a couple games off the Nerf Gunner here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, brother. Can I teleport out of here? I can. Hermit's Isle. Let's go back in. Return to Hermit's Isle. You eating frozen berries? Ooh. That's a classic. Frozen berries. This is not good. What do you think, Chris? Everyone is terribly tense. Glenn and Len look especially tired. I wish there was somebody I could help them all. Le Wolf. Do you think we could do something good for them? I wonder what though. Le Wolf. I should probably talk to them a bit. But you know how hard it is for me, that right? Still, sometimes you just have to take the yak by the horns. Wait here, Chris. I'll talk to everyone on return. Oh, okay. I heard about this part where you control her for a while. Yeah, I can love the berries. Kind of reminds me of Garnet from FF9, the way that Len responds about leaving Knighthood, or Kingdomhood. My guy writes books. He's also the first person to like invent the thing that like can make books. So since he's like the first book guy, everyone loves his books because they don't have any other books to compare them to. He might make good books, but I think without having comparisons, you know, the first of anything is good. Now you're like, oh no, that was horrible. Actually, that was complete dog shit. Oh, dance. Oh, sweet. I can just kind of buy this stuff whenever from him. Okay. Swab is your favorite. Some guy stranded in the middle of the ocean. Sheesh. Sheesh. Could you leave us alone? Shows some tricks he's experiment right now. The worst part of the group. I don't like that. Further, I'm doing to stuff here to the sewage water. Then the problem is like his ghost in here. Oh yeah, really. There we go. Bro, break these rocks, brother. Jeez, can't go nothing with that. I'm gonna get a crimson wing tattoo. Bro is so stoked to be part of Rick Lane. There's a special song that plays in that room. Like, it makes me think to hire a specific person to do that part. Big yawn. Big yawn. I'm trading to fly. Places I got friggin' maze. Please have one. Where that Pascal, they're number one. Got this just for fun. I got something good. Happy Days, my favorite theme song. You kick your butt at a game of ping pong. JavaScript slows Klingon. Do I have enough information? I did was I talked to everybody. Angel for dessert and the next sweets. Yeah, that makes total sense. I do like frozen fruit, but I got bad teeth, so I'm always kind of worried that hard frozen things will break my teeth more. So I guess eat them when they thaw out a little bit. But no, it is good. Frozen fruit is good. You have a hard time finding right words. I know all that too well. I may be new to the route, but I noticed immediately that you are a nice person. Yeah, you have my thanks. I'm still flabbergasted you prepared this all by yourself. Oh no, what are you doing? The lad who helped me out a bit with the cooking fell over from exhaustion. He couldn't keep up with my pace, apparently. I better go check up on him. What the fuck? Bruh. Haku sent word that Hickelmeister is ready. Okay, that's a flying machine. The Hickelmeister. What? Excuse me, sorry, I don't know why I did that. The Himmelsgeister. The Himmelsgeister ready to play off. Well then, Glenn, what's your decision? You're our leader. Suppose to decide on whether we're going to destroy a weapon of mass destruction, or if we're going to use it to kill gods who want to destroy all of humanity. One day it's not enough to make a decision. I don't want the Green Ward to harm any more people. Glenn is really speaking the truth, and these Bane are destroying humanity over and over again. Can't let that happen either. But if he is so far, we're not much better than King Frederick. Colleen would not hesitate to use any means, but I'm unsure. Glenn. I'm sorry. Glenn, I should have named him Danzig. I can't make a decision right now. I need more time. Let's go to the grave first and postpone the decision. Wait until we get the key from the grave lady. Okay. Yeah, it's healthy, eh? Yeah, fruit's super healthy. Especially, like, since I cut out juice, fruit's like, my body gets, fruit tastes so sweet to me now. It's good, Well, cutting out juice pop. I've cut out energy drinks a long time ago. Like, maybe, like, I don't think the last time I had an energy drink was, like, I had a coffee energy drink, like, a year ago. Like, the Java Monsters. I do like those, but I do try to stick away for the most part. But a couple years ago, like early Elastic, like the first 5 years of Elastic, I think I got the 2 for 4, 2 for 5 drinks like 5 days a week. But back then I think I was a bit of a vegetarian, so I wasn't really getting as much filling in the nutritional gap a little bit for me. Just because I wasn't doing it perfectly, because I only had so much money to do it. You want Phantom Pains? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5. When you feel pain in the place where you're missing limbs, oh, because you don't have arms and legs. Sometimes we feel this, and then we wonder if it's mine or mine. Never mind. I think he was gonna say son there, because something happened to his son. I want to know what happened to his son. Oh. Coffee's really yummy. It's like 2 for 6 now. Oh, 2 for 6. Oh, cold-blooded. Times. They are a-changing. Yeah, kind of like how cigarettes went up. I used to smoke cigarettes like 10 years ago. And then, now every year they're going up by like $1 almost, or 80 cents. And after a while I was like, oh man, I can't afford weed and cigarettes, I'll just get weed. And then about a month ago I quit that, so I'm just on flavored air. I think about the Fum, F-U-M. I keep seeing like a bunch of anime channels advertising it. It's just like a wooden stick with like a flavor filter. So that way there's no vapor and stuff. It's just like For catacombs, wizards, okay. Oopsie daisy. That little tiny rock. Okay. Check the map real quick to see if there's any other quests. Actually, there was a quest down here. Yeah, let's go down. Let's just finish up this quest down here. It's like right here. I think it's south here. Juan, head for Juan's home. Is it good though? Am I going to have to murder anyone in Nicotine Rage for Switch? Oh, have you never tried vapes for nicotine purposes? The ones from like 10, 15 years ago, they were horrible. Like, tastes like dead batteries and dog shit. But they've came a long way. They're much better now. However, we also don't know. We don't know the long-term effects yet. Cause we're only like 15 years into using them, so I can't like advocate if they're better or not. I think personally that anything would be better than rat poison and the other 50 crazy ingredients. But I don't have any evidence in the long range. Vapes make your lungs bubble, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, which ones are you smoking? What the fuck? Are you smoking the bad ones? Oh, the Fume, F-U-M-E. Okay. I haven't got one yet, but next Wednesday I get a big paycheck, and then I do want to make the, that, because that way I can be around smokers and not feel like I want to bum one off them, you know. Some sort of pen, Benjamin? Gosh. Yeah. So, I have heard bad reviews in the Fume in terms of, like, there's not as much flavor as a normal vape because there's no sugar involved. So I do believe it's like 40% or even 80% like less tasty. But it's just meant to be for like the act of putting something up here and the act of just fidgeting with something is supposed to kind of like help you with that. But I'm hoping they taste good. But I would like to try it because I don't have any friends who have tried it out yet. For the first while, I guess I looked at the advertisements and I just kind of made fun of them, like, bro, what is this? And then as time ticked on, I'm like, okay, it's not about looking cool, it's just about getting over a habit, you know. Like, that's the important part here. Okay, got some wizards in the back seat. They can heal, so I'm trying to take the wizards first. So it'll probably take a week for me to get it because it's gotta be in the mail. But they got a couple flavors that like sound good. Like there's like, oh, I already forget what the flavors were. Oh, peppercorn maple, and there's a mint one as well. I like peppercorn and I like maple a lot, so I'm kind of excited for that one. Yeah. So I know it's not gonna like fill your. It's not gonna give you the head rush. It's not gonna give you any sort of nicotine buzz, but it does everything else, which is mostly what people are looking for, like just to wean off the nicotine buzz. So it's kind of hard to sell it to a lot of people, but for what I need it for, I just need it to. Because sometimes like I'm waiting for the enemy to fight, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I could hold something in my hands during this. And I do believe since it's Fume, you can use them on the inside of bars, right? So there's no vapor. So I think I could hit a Fume in a bar in like a place. It's just a wooden stick with a flavor filter. So since they're able to be used more places, I think that's pretty cool too. Should I go here? but like the reviews are very mixed. Like a lot of the people are trying to, slightly wean themselves off, and it's a little bit more than a slight wean. It's a heavy wean due to the fact there's not even like a single milligram of nicotine involved. So I know it's not going to be for everybody, but I'm going to cross my fingers. I just want to stay off weed and stay off cigarettes and stay off everything forever. I have alcohol every so often, like on a weekend, I'll have a beer or two. Or if we go to a bar, sometimes I get a beer. But it's like there's a beer called Lang Shark, it's super local. So it's like $3 for a pint of it, or for like a big cup of beer. Normally it's like $4 to $5, $6 for a big cup of beer. So Land Sharks, if any restaurant sells it around here, it's usually super duper cheap. You can usually get 2 beers for the price of 1 beer kind of thing. So if I guess I got 1 beer, it's like I got half a beer. Actually, I'm using an alternate here. It would be amazing if I didn't smoke it, right? Yeah. Yeah, and like one day at a time, right? Like you'll get there eventually. Some people get there early, some people get there late. But the idea is, as long as everybody ends up at the finish line before death, that's then it's victory. So have you also seen the advertisements for Foom? Sometimes I'll see like content creators kind of like have a little like advertise section in their video for like 60 seconds where they'll talk about and stuff. And it's just been one guy, the Grand Line Review. He does Hunter x Hunter and he does One Piece. And what he does is he pays like an editor every time. So he talks about a chapter that comes out. One episode will be about a chapter that comes out, like piece for piece, and explaining the best parts and the important parts, as well as he kind of zooms in on some of the things that are like very nuanced and kind of is like, could this be a bigger piece of the puzzle here? And then he'll do an episode where it's using that time frame. He'll talk about people's, like, what do you call them, theories, like things that might be going on, things that could happen. He'll talk about just theories in general from the commenter series. And then sometimes he'll do a segment just about a single character and just talk about everything they've done, everything that they could do in the future, and the what ifs and stuff. So like sometimes like Hunter x Hunter, he'll do an episode on almost like every single Nen user, or he'll do one for like top 5 Nen users of each category and stuff. But he does a lot for the new chapter. The only reason I know about new Hunter x Hunter, the manga, I didn't read it personally. I get him to read it for me. I just watch him read it, and I'm like, oh, this is great. But, I won't do any spoilers, but that's where I've been getting my stuff from. So he's good for One Piece, good for Hunter x Hunter. Seen ads from a few creators, but the older I'm getting, the more I'm realizing if I care if I die early now. And honestly, I didn't use. Yeah, so like when we're like around 20, I don't think like it's hard for us to take life seriously still. And then when we're approaching 25, 30, or like kind of like you start to your bones start to crack everywhere a little bit. My feet crack, my legs crack, my fingers jam and crack like every couple hours. I don't even do that thing that people do this thing. I don't crack my knuckles like that. I don't do the neck crack thing. It just happens on its own. It's freaking weird. Oh, his daughter was a goblin. That's why the one guy was calling himself a human, and then slowly he turned into a goblin with lost his humanity. Yeah, getting close to 30, trying to think about mortality more depth. it just feels more real. Like as time continues, like the closer you get to the end, the more real the end feels. And the impending doom, the unavoidable, like the only thing we're promised is life is death. I guess knowing that how real it is just, yeah, scary stuff. Especially like having parents or grandparents pass away. It's like a one-way trip. You know, all of a sudden they're not around anymore. I lost my last grandparent a couple months ago. And actually, that's where I'm getting my money from is from them passing away. I'm receiving a lump sum. I'm gonna use a little piece of that to help me on the path of quitting marijuana and cigarettes and everything forever. Now, I'm doing pretty good with quitting cigarettes, but I mean, like, just marijuana's pretty new to me. Quitting that. Head for the catacombs northeast of Shrines. You're older than your mom was when she adopted you years ago? Dang. You're as old as a mama. But, oh yeah, I talk about these all the time. The AHA, the Ahas, sparkling water. They're like, bubblies, but they got two flavors instead of one. But it's just sparkling water, so water, carbonation, and a natural flavor. They don't even like add any sugar or add any. There's no sugar. Let me double check actually. Yeah, no sugar. What the fuck? We have to thank Mad Queen Hefner's bowel movements on why the church hasn't discovered this place yet. Crazy story indeed. What the Yeah. And the good part is you're not like you're not heftily overweight at all. So you don't have to worry about going on a diet first and mass exercise first. You're already in like an optimal body to you don't have to worry about that stuff. It's just other stuff to worry about like smoking or getting stabbed in shadow. Some crazy stuff out there, which is fine to worry about that stuff because you don't have to. Have you ever been fat before? It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Yeah. But then again, I guess there's also the problem, or not the problem, but the issue or the scenario of also being. So there's really, really like obese people, and then you also got like the really, really, really skinny people too. I think you're somewhere in the middle though. I think you're in a good spot there. There's no turning back for a while if you continue. Let's make a separate save. Alright, you can lose it all if I'm not careful if metabolism slows. Oh yeah, true. As you get older, metabolism does slow down. And rumor is that cigarettes also speed up your metabolism. So quitting cigarettes would also slow down your metabolism on top of your aging. So it's a bit of a double whammy. Um, but as long as you don't just randomly get extra hungry, you should be able to control it pretty well. It's when the hunger is infinite and uncontrollable. I'll deal with that sometimes. Where I'm on a medication for it now, but before I had a problem getting full, so I just keep eating, and eating and eating and eating, and it became problematic a couple years down the road. I love food, so it's kind of a so luckily it's just the medication I'm on helps me break down the sugar faster, helps me feel full faster. Good things like Luffy level. Yeah, at buffets, I was a monster at buffets. And I used to think it was because I was smoking a lot of weed, but even when I quit weed, I'm still a hungry guy. But Luffy was a little crazier. Luffy definitely up to like Luffy's like, but Luffy would get full, right? But he would get full after consuming like literally what looks like 400,000 calories or something. I don't know if you ever did math on Luffy's calorie intake, but it's like he eats like insane, and then he's good for like a day or two, and then he eats an insane amount of food, and then he's good for a day or two. Only the pure are allowed to approach the grave. Everyone else must prove themselves. You carry within you the curse that fate has placed upon you. Pass the trial so you may defy fate and prove yourself worthy. Oh shit! Me and Balthros both have the curse. So it's just gonna be us two for a bit. You are missing all your limbs. We have spent many years fighting our way through the world battlefields. Do not understand. I don't understand. Okay. I guess these two, eh? I didn't. Oh no, they got separated too. Well, everyone's doing their own thing. Okay. Whew. This might be a little tougher. I do have the flintlock unlocked. Did I upgrade it? I did not even give it a single friggin' upgrade. Trigger shield, reach man, dodge chance. Oh, the stat boost is really nice, though. This might be. Let's try the Mage Warrior out. Hopefully we can find an anvil. There we go. That's not too bad. Poison is used by the Vadi assassins. It's completely odorless and tasteless and kills within 2 hours. The best weapon is the one that cuts on its own, isn't it? So, okay, so our mother is buying poison. Allow me the question. Is this what you really want? Half of Millie's siblings are already dead. It's only a matter of time before they get to her and me. Okay, so someone's killing our siblings. Is she going to kill us first? No. I remember it well. First, the oldest and youngest heirs to the king's throne died. The oldest because they were direct heirs and had to be disposed of quickly. The youngest because they were the easiest to kill. When the first child died during a hunt or in infancy, no one suspected anything. But when 5 children and concubine were dead within 2 weeks, rumors began to spread. The successors began to struggle for their legacy. The king's palace became a snake's nest. Okay, I think we're gonna learn a lot of backstory between them two. What? What happened? Did they just kill her mom? She didn't give me a choice. If I hadn't killed her, it would have been my turn. Mother? Whoa! Did she get stabbed us too? I'm sorry, I'm terribly sorry. What the fuck? Did we just get stabbed? Once we were all one big family, but now, like monsters, we slaughter each other. Mother, I don't want to die. I wish I could avenge you. I wish I could avenge us both. There it is. Okay, that's a wish. The masked man. It's gonna give her the power. Okay, where have you seen this guy earlier? Holera, welcome to the crossroads of destiny. My mother has always been a frail woman, but when I heard from the older children what was going on in the palace, I knew immediately that my mother would be one of the victims. She was too weak and too soft. I loved her and wanted to protect her, but how could a child protect her parent? I was powerless until the masked man appeared. I wished for power to avenge my mother. I wished for fire magic that could slowly burn my opponents, water magic so I could suffocate them on dry land, earth magic so I could crush them limb by limb. I paid the price and received the curse, but instead of getting the power to kill my enemies, fate ironically gave me the power of healing. Let's all toast to the recovery of our king. He may not be able to save himself, but I'm certainly glad to be all dining together again. The distrust in the palace had been palpable for the last couple of months. People avoid each other and lock themselves in their rooms. Every meal was eaten alone. His father's illness, 15 tasters have died of poison. The servants found it harder and harder to find new replacements. For father's recovery, everyone was invited to dinner for the first time in a long time. In case the snake had nevertheless lodged its venom somewhere, all the family members had to be present and dine in the same soup. The sound of our reconciliation together as the evening were to find again who has been lost to us. I write my son as we are all family after all, aren't we? If someone does not drink of that wine or eat of that soup, we know exactly who is wearing the costume of a snake. Isn't concubine the one that just killed their mom? They ate the same soup, they drank the same wine as if they were a family, as if nothing has ever happened, as if countless people have never died. Oh, I'm getting all dizzy. He just wine is poison. No, I didn't. Everyone at the table except for father, who wasn't allowed, had eaten the soup. Every heir to the throne had ingested the poison that someone had secretly mixed in. To this day, I don't know who did it. Maybe it was a concubine who had lost her child and gave up her own life for revenge. But deep down inside him, I believe father did it, because he was disappointed in his family. Seeing them kill each other must have been shattered his heart. Of course, I also ate the soup, but I too was poisoned. But unlike them, I did not die. Because of my gift of healing, I eradicated the poison in my body. I was the only successor to the throne left. Look at yourselves. It was not the poison that sealed your fate, but your ambitions. We've seen them say that quote earlier. Father died 3 days later, and I became the heiress. I don't want to see this. Set me free. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Alright. Looks like we're finally gonna understand Valthraz's past. About what happened to their son. We're really excited for this power. Okay, it's only give me 1 stat boost, so I'm gonna not have that equipped until I can upgrade it later on. But actually, I am gonna check out his, give him the plot armor. We found plot armor in the game. I think it's funny, it's one of the strongest armors ever. but the fact it's called plot armor. So funny. Defense increasing, super heals. I think I might go for this one a little bit. It's got more magic damage. I've been waiting 30 hours for this guy's backstory. The person that talks in a we, they talk in third person all the time. Or rather, third collective entity of multiple. The third collective entity of multiple. Maybe them and their son may have fused in with him or something. I don't know. Okay, here we go. How many battlefields have you fought as a mercenary? Death with breath close to your neck, never looking backwards or forward, living only in the present. Now an important person has appeared before you. You must remember your mission. You must look back. Can we tip the talking? If you want to lead this maiden, you should be able to look into your past. Alright. I love this song. Is that her son? Rerim? This is the coolest armor you've created so far. Thanks. It's only missing some enchantments. One day, I want to wear one of your armors, Papa. One day, you'll get able to craft yourself your own armor, even better than mine. You think so? That would be great. Nothing bad better happen to that boy, I tell you. Go to in your legs, won't you? Alright. Don't make us fight the kid. Okay, it's just ourselves. Okay. This is a trial we have to face. Let's get that over with. Actually, don't know what his weakness. Oh, nice. We do have the weakness attack. Dark Spear is going to be doing baby damage to you now. I'm so excited for this backstory. Nice. HP regeneration. We're in overdrive, so we should do lots of damage. Let's attack one more time for you. Oh, we freaking blew him up. Is that the end of it? Ice Cold and Silverrain, you kill your opponents, but can you also destroy the enemy within yourself? Destroy the enemy within yourself. Everyone, arm yourselves. All of you. We are under attack. What's going on? Bandits are coming. Quick, get ready. Rorim, hide inside the house. Yes, Papa. Hide inside the house. They've got a lot of dough. They look like a bunch of mercenaries. They're the rich as a king. Hey, blacksmith. What kind of group are you guys? I let you live so you can answer my questions. If you refuse to talk to me, you might as well die. I see. The Order of Leonar has been my life's work. It wasn't as big as a group as it was in the days of my father and grandfather. There were only a few of us left. Some did not believe in the Harbinger, or in any maidens being reborn. Others had their own plans for their future. I belonged to a small wandering troop that kept all the sanctuaries in Altria in good shape. They called us the janitors of the Order. We were constantly on the road and saw all kinds of countries. It was an exciting life until those bandits ambushed us. Hey boss, look at this. That kid. Oh, fuck. No. Oh, bro, it's my son. There I am. Hey, you can attack after all. But to be honest, I don't even want to listen anymore. Kill them all. No. Papa. Oh, no. Brother. Railroad him. The son, huh? Finish him off. Leave my papa alone. Railroad him. What have you done? Why? Oh, how touching. Now send his father after him. I guess got here in time. Did I tell you I found an amazing anime recently where you get somewhere between really wholesome and really sad? It's called Somali and the Forest Spirit. I don't think I've even heard of that one. Somali and the Forest Spirit. It's got a cool ring to it. My heart was full of sorrow at that moment, but even greater was the shame as my dying son worried for my life. After all, it is the parents who must take care of their children, not the other way around. But my son was stronger than me probably, because his will, he called for fate and received the curse. He paid with his body and received a new one in exchange. His son, the deal was for a son. is this armor movement? Oh my god, Full Metal Alchemist going on here? Shit. His son's body went in the armor. Are you Realm? Mages, do me. No. Realm. That's what you get, Miserable Rich. How dare you? Oh my god. You killed so many of my men. Well, at least I have enough gold to hire more. Oh, jeez. And you. Tell your son in the maelstrom he can kiss my ass. As the blood left my body, all I could think was Oreorim. His armor lay shattered on the ground. The helmet was split in two, and there was a huge crack in his torso. Although it was not my son's body, I felt his soul all too well. He was still alive inside of this dark metal. I needed to protect him. A double deal. Twice in an evening in one place. I've never experienced this before. Now you know the procedure, right? Give me sacrifice, I'll give you the cards. Take whatever you want. My limbs or my whole body. I don't care, I just want to protect my son. Oh, touching, very touching. I've already got the body today, so I'm fine with your arms and legs. How about this power? The power to control steel. Is that why he talks as a we? Our arms and legs are the armored body that the sun was in, so his son is in our arms and legs. What did you do to the people? What you did to my son, I will never forgive you. I'm going to kill you. Found give them short clips and stuff. That's how I came across Life in Abyss, or Born in Abyss. He will both kill you. You will regret what you've done to us. What are you talking about? You won't accomplish anything on your own. We don't need anyone as long as we have each other. We'll manage on our own. So that's what happened to his son. Says your real weakness, you both kickers can't ask for help. You think you're better off alone. Oh no. Oof. She sure talks a lot. Good thing I'm running out of breath. I can't listen to her any longer. You think that when you ask others for help, you show your weakness. This will be your doom. If we say, if we were really unable to ask others for help, then we would truly be weak. Glenn, Lynn, all of you, come and help us. Make yourself useful for once. Oh no. We have to get through here now. We're gonna fight this stone statue. Is he gonna be like a wall boss from like Final Fantasy? Let's save the asses. I guess one shot. Yeah, I made him just super good. I ended up like reading the end of the manga. Or not the end, but a couple bits and pieces. Same with Dr. Stone. I ended up reading the end for a Walking Dead. The dude gets like one shot in my home. Does she not have any? She might have not had any armor on. I would have taken it off her. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I don't know. We'll give her a try. We just watered. Okay, as long as it gets swings in the right, you don't have to bring it back. Good job. Yeah, that's so pretty actually. It's like fun. It's like more fun than Little None of the Science Guy. And he was pretty fun too. But yeah, Dr. Stone's like a whole new level. Fun. And like the way they do their arcs, like it kind of feels like Age of Empires or Age of Civilization. It's like the way it's like start almost caveman, and then it goes to like the next phase. Pretty good. His left swing doesn't even reach us. I don't know what's going on, but we'll take advantage of it. Meets Magic. Yeah, Magic School Bus was decent. Like easily like a 6 out of 10 or something. Like it was better than okay, but it wasn't like, I don't think it was peak, but it was still pretty funny. Maybe a 7 out of 10. Or like Bill and I felt like maybe an 8 out of 10. But if you didn't like cartoons, or if you preferred cartoons, then Magic School was better. If you're okay with real life, I think Bill and I was better. And then Dr. Stone feels like a 9.5 out of 10. I try to make 10 unreachable, so like anything around 9.5 is pretty perfect. It's perfect as humanity can get. Oh, Arthur, yeah, okay. Arthur was like a different kind of educational. Like, so instead of science, it was like day by day, not struggles, but just scenarios that the common people would get into. Binky and Buster. DW, I told you not to touch that. Mega Arthur punch. The only time Arthur ever punched anybody? What the made him punch his sister? That was crazy. One, yeah, he's not even hitting us. Oh, that one is. I can heal him and then like bring him back to life. Just get him to swap with the other guy. There we go. Okay, this guy's got really good armor. I think it's over. Okay, we're good. Do I have charge? I do have charge. Okay, let's keep charging until it's charged down. Punch siblings over weightless. Yeah, all she had to do was not touch his shit, girl. Just out of respect. Cause and effect. But then I learned that we have control over our reactions, and we have to try to find like the most positive way to react to something that's, even though that's brutal, because you're like, it feels like you're rewarding someone for bad behavior by trying to be the nice guy, which would just make them do the bad thing again. In a perfect world, I'm sure it's possible to figure out, but it doesn't feel like it's never a real good answer for it. Drew 3. Broken trap on Agent. Nice. Got triggered, boom, and send out. That worked out, that's cool. We'll just make this water. for seeing every time. Oh, nice. Okay, he's helping out. She should stay alive. She's really good. I can see it took off the main character and armor and her back, so. Just one hit? What the? It's like bleed on the wall. Yeah. I didn't need it. There we go. Athros is down. About time. You called for help and your friends ran to your side despite the curse you have proven yourself worthy, so you shall have access to the tomb of my mistress. Pathros, he's unconscious. Stop wasting time and go ahead. I'll stay with him. Are you sure? I don't sense any more danger. I'll go ahead. She's gonna heal Pathros. I wonder what the dog is. Like, where'd the dog come from for her? You know? It fought hard to get entry, yet we're staying behind. I feel pretty foolish. Let's move aside just in case. The dog's helping him. Is that the tomb? Is this her? This is the lady right now. You want the dog, right? It's cool because the dog can either attack people for you or heal for you between your turns. So it's like it got a second action. Although it's kind of like Kangaskhan's baby, where it's like only 40% of the power and potential. But it's still pretty cool. It's completely decomposed with the flower blooms as if it was freshly added. Do you think someone was here recently? This is an eternity lily. It was often put in the graves of nobles. It never wilts. Where is the key? I see nothing of worth. The grave of Lady Rain. Excellent work. How long have we been looking for this? Thank you so much for leading us here, Sienna. Why, Kylian? The guy from earlier. I guess our cross-cast again, Glenn. Glenn Quagmire. Oh, you know each other. What a twist of fate this all is. A sign that we are on the true path. The Pope has guided us properly once again. What do you mean I brought you here? A life anchor. I get it now. Oh, they just followed our amulet. What are you doing? On your knees, foolish boy. You must have forgotten your teachings. You stand before the reincarnation of the Holy Mother, the woman who will free us from the Harbinger. Oh, Holy Mother, the Pope requests an audience with you. You want me to meet with the Pope? He wants to support you in your mission. The Church's purpose to lead the world to a better future through technical innovation. As long as evil lies dormant, there can be no better future. We must defeat the evil together. The Church belongs to the Lunar Order. Can we trust him? I can't. The Church has too much shady shit going on. But we're fighting on the same side. The question is, do we even have a choice right now, right? I would strongly recommend you to come along. So if you think of me as a Holy Mother, surely you'll ensure the safety of my followers, right? But of course. Then let's hear what the Pope has to say. Excellent. However, for security reasons, we must take custody of the Grand Decree Amor. No, you can't do that. I can't have you walk with a weapon of mass destruction through the Church's capital. Please do not fire the will of the Pope. The stone remains in our hands. Do as Wyatt says. Nani? In all of Eldria, there's hardly anyone as strong as him. He'll get it no matter what we say. Thank you, Lynn. I'll take care of the stone. Don't think I've forgotten what you did on the Aurora. let's not forget the original reasons we came either. The key. Where is it? The flower is the key? The Pope will explain it to you. Now that your safety is taken care of, we can leave. Maybe he's not a bad guy. I give him a bad guy voice. I don't know. Right? He's ulterior motives. Like, we're all trying to save the world, but in our own ways. Marilia. No way. This is like where our flashbacks came from. I do believe. I could be wrong. Take care of your Holy Mother's guests. Maybe he's a good guy, or he's, I don't know. We'll keep reading into Wyatt. How blessed I am, having the Holy Mother being reborn within my lifetime, the greatest gift our Lord could have offered me. Sir, Wyatt, we have a problem, I think. What is it? One of our sky armors is missing. Someone must have stolen it during our flight here. During our trip, who would? Wait a minute. Where's Kylian? Hasn't he already left the ship? The Griamore. Where is it? Sir? Oh no! That damn boy. Kylian took a sky armor, took the Grand Griamore, and he's going against that guy's wishes as well. Kylian's doing his own thing. Don't know if it's a good. He was gonna do it through bloodshed earlier. Oh man, hard to say. Good thing the celebration is only held once a year. I always feel like the cattle on display with all the guests. Man, bro looks like Sokka from Avatar: The Airbender. Kind of reminds me of the Holy Knight from Seven Days of Sins when we think about they're all bad, but I'm suspicious. Oh yeah, like when we first meet Gil Thunder. Bro's like final boss material, and he's like, "Oh hey guys, I'm actually not that strong compared to like all that other crazy shit going on. You guys good luck out there." It's like, what the fuck? And then same with the Four Knights of the Apocalypse. There's a couple characters that look really, 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 really scary and daunting, and they end up being quite less, or a lot more friendly. How dare you? What are you doing here? Are you drunk? You dare cheat on me? Do you think that's funny? You're mine. Yours, your parents had bought me for you like a toy, and the order agreed out of gratitude for the generous donations. You could have canceled our agreement. Instead, are you sure you just wanted my money? All the while you're having fun with that man. Get out of here. Oh, you want to kill me? Come on and try. No, stop it, both of you. You. No. It's like that part in FF9 during the play, but this is real. It's just giving me like, oh man, she took the blow. Nani? Oh, sad music's playing. Len? What did you do? I didn't mean to. Miserable coward. Then hang in there. Looks bad, doesn't it? The wound is deep. We should have left this place sooner. I will find a doctor. I don't think they can help. There is yet another way we can save you. Putting a soul into the maelstrom before she's dead, I think. Who could it be at this hour? Open up, Father. Oh, it's you. 803. What has happened? Oh, all the blood. No time to explain. She's dying. We need the Song of Mana Flora. We must send her echo into the Maelstrom. That's not something I can just decide on my own. Do you want a maiden to die and her echo to vanish? Her soul carries the Guardians. No, of course. Give me 10 minutes to care for moves until then. One more thing. You'll have to send me along. Timothy. What are you talking about? You know the song is only for the maidens. It's forbidden to send others. I'm begging you. Is that what you really want, Timothy? He's gonna stab himself to put himself in a situation where they have no choice. Have you gone mad? Father, do as he says. I won't go, not without Timothy. If you don't send him with me, I'll die here with him. Alright, I'll do with you a lot of murder today. Put her in the middle. Then, wait for me. Step aside, Timothy, one at a time. No matter how long it takes, no matter where you end up, I will search for you and I will find you. I'll be waiting for you, Timothy. No matter how many eons it takes, until then, my greatest love. Am I? Okay, I'm thinking Glenn might be Timothy. Why does my body suddenly feel so different? I have to find Len. Take it easy, Len. Where is everybody? Sightseeing right now. I have to go to Len. I won't stop you, but don't overdo it, okay? Len, where are you? You are finally back on your feet, right? Oh, you've been from days on too. Where are you, Len? Len, I remember everything. Len. Len. Where are you? Fresh air? No, I'm fine. I'm gonna stay here. Okay. Sienna doesn't look so good. She probably needs a nice ice devil pudding. What the fuck? What does that mean? What? I went up and down, up and down, down and up and up and down. Okay, oh, right here, little door. I knew that was the door. Church is not so loving your neighbor as yourself. Surely only place to remember the church, right? Angel, truth be told, it feels a bit strange to be here. The church brought about the demise of my village. Luckily, I'm the master of my emotions. I can control myself. a part of my life. Paid with my future. Your future? All the years that I would have lived in this world, I offered them. Don't tell me. I do not have much longer to live. Perhaps a year, maybe two. They offered their future. All the years remaining of their life. Now she can help as many people as possible while she's alive. It is the parents' task to protect their children. Your parents failed, and so did I. Anyway, we wonder if there's a way to lift the curse. If there is, we will most likely not find it within our lifetime. Probably not. Jeez. This place is gonna be huge. It's gonna take me 10 years to go around. Oh man. Show me the linear placing. God, I use this is actually absolute hilarious. Now I gotta wait in line. This line ain't moving. This one over to go for that. Okay. Your face is still marked up by paleness. You should probably stay in bed. This ain't Arknight, it's Enfield. Ah, shit, you're right. Listen to me, Len. I had another dream. Until now, I couldn't remember my previous life. I still don't remember everything, but now I know who I was. That's great. I'm happy for you, Glenn. I couldn't explain it until now, but I've always had a familiar feeling being close to you. I realized that back in Cortera when we were stranded alone. So we know each other from our previous lives? Didn't you have that feeling? I'm not sure what you mean. I was a teacher in the Order of Leonor. No, I can't be. Remember how you almost died and we went and sent off your echo? I remember. I followed you shortly after that. It's me. I'm Timothy. You're Timothy? I know it's unbelievable, but Len, wait. Let go of me. What's wrong with you? I don't get it. Drop it and leave her alone. But you have no decency, so from one day to the next, Len is overwhelmed with the memories of a lifetime. She's lucky she's still sane. She probably just needs some time to sort through her memories. Time? Yes, that's probably it. I'm gonna grab my drink from the fridge. Just bring him in. Or was the romance? I don't think he was ready for it yet. I think we have to find her again. What did you say your name was? Kylian, Your Highness. Your information about Maria was served as well. I noticed it did not escape me on the way here. You are mobilizing your troops. Very keenly observed, and that's why I'm afraid I won't be able to just let you go. But speak, what brings us to you today? But this is the Grand Grimoire. How did you come into its possession? I took her from your sister. Don't worry, I didn't harm her. She doesn't concern me anymore, but why are you bringing it to me? You know what it is that you're holding there in your hand, right? I do. I brought it because you're the true ruler of Atlantis, and this weapon is yours. You're the rightful owner. I think Kylian's gonna, double cross him here. Double agent, triple agent. I think he's gonna activate it, blow all these people up. Is that what you think? But I don't know. We don't know. Your Highness, I think Kylian deserves the greatest rewards we can offer. He has brought us a weapon that will forever protect your realm. Indeed, you have the infinite right to do it, Terran. You may have whatever you wish for. Gold, some land, a title, nobility, anything you want. All that and a place in the ranks of the generals, along with their power. Are you serious? What insolence. After all, General Godfrey's departure, you are in need of a new replacement, though. Kylian was your name? If you want all that, then I'll make you a deal. Where am I going now? Okay. Do you want to return for the day? Yes, we're all done. That doesn't explain. I don't want people to believe me. It will be the biggest surprise of the trip for you, but I have to get this off my chest. I was once a part of the church. We know that. Wasn't it obvious? How could we not have noticed? What? You belong to the church? You knew everyone except Edgil, apparently. Ow. You were well informed about the facilities in Shambhala. You seem to know High Inquisitor Raphael, and likewise this was Wyatt. Well, sorry to have stolen your time. Anyways, to wrap it up, I uncovered those facilities in Shambhala and other crooked businesses, and I left the church. I've been traveling the world ever since. I'm not just surprised no one rarely recognizes you. As High Inquisitor, I always had to wear a helmet. Ordinary residents and soldiers don't know my face. You had the high rank of High Inquisitor? That's surprising. I wouldn't have thought you were capable of it. Yes, have fun at my expense. I'm being honest for once. I've nothing but mockery. Thank you, Santa, for telling us the truth. It may taste you a little true, but it means a lot to us. Thanks. Well, that's it. Let's return to our rooms. Alright, thanks, Knuckles. He understands revenge will not bring them back. So this church, this area, they ordered this facility where they make monsters and then they sell monsters to help bring the idea of danger, so that people need to have like protection, knights and stuff, armies to fight the monsters. But then they took the monsters, they raided Edgel's village with them. A bunch of his people died. And then they came and said, hey, we can take care of these monsters for you. They killed the monsters. And they said, oh, well, since you killed the monsters, we'll devote our life to you. But then they found out later that they were the reason the monsters were there. They did save them from the monsters, but they planted the monsters there. The church did here. So he's like, he's the only one left. So he's like, these people are the reasons my people died. But not these specific people, just whoever were part of the church when it happened. And he understands that killing these people will do nothing to bring his people back. He just has to move on. And certainly not if I take some random citizens as easy targets just to satisfy my needs for revenge. If I did that, then I would be ashamed of myself. This would really hurt my pride. What's keeping you from it? Oh, see, this guy in the bed's pretty cute. Whoa, whoa. If you really plan to kill him, it will throw the entire world into chaos. Are you aware of that? No, it will actually save the entire world. Take our word for it. I think they're gonna try to kill Glenn. I don't know though. You've screwed up, right? What if Kylie returned the stone to gain Frederick? Even if you brought them debris and more and gave away our position, they won't be able to mobilize so quickly. Besides, we found Raina's tube. There is no longer any reason to stay in Atlantis. Enough. I don't want to hear anymore. Away with you. You don't deserve to meet the Holy Mother. Here, yeah, Glenn's not allowed to die, right? We've had Glenn the whole time. Glenn's felt like the main character. If the whole team turns on him, it's gonna be kind of weird. Now, also, this game had DLC. DLC is a separate story. I've never even touched it. I have no idea what it covers, but I will be playing the DLC right after as well. I don't know if it's a prequel. I don't know if it's a sequel to the game. I don't know if it takes place in the middle. It might be a new set of characters, but kind of excited to give that a go as well. Because we're approaching the final chapter here. There's chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and then the finale. I think we're right at the end of chapter 3. My name is Marcus, and I'm the leader of the Garbonets Gandabrith, the Jesus Society, which I'm sure you know is organized the church. You know, very good, from the Order of Leonor. Oh, what's going on here? What are you doing? How unexpected. The vessel is empty. The 3 guardians within you are gone. 3 guardians? Oh, those 3 that sacrificed themselves at the last time. Celestia, you're here because I have to explain some things to you. The church is descended from the Church of Lane, a group searching for a weapon that can defeat the Harbinger. We will work together to achieve this goal, but first we have another common enemy. You speak as a Vayne? Indeed, they were supposed to wait from their throne in another dimension for us to find a weapon, but the immortality they gained went through their heads, and they felt like gods who could judge mankind. And that is why they created the Grand Grimoire and destroyed the human world over and over again. They were afraid that mankind would become too strong. They would make sure the population would progress, but would be set back for millennia. How is it that we don't know about this from history books? History is written by survivors, and neither are named by the Vayne. They decide what is written. Even we of the Order do not know how many times the cycle has repeated itself. That is also the reason why you maidens exist. The narrative changes, sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident, over millennia. One story becomes another. However, you maidens carry the unadulterated knowledge in your memories. No matter how many centuries pass, you all know what really happened, not because of stories, but because you have experienced everything yourselves. You are the truth of the Order. Swear to God, I'm on your side. But what is the reason for the monsters in Shambhala? We need to use the Grand Grimoire to destroy the Vayne. You know the true nature of the Grimoire? It must destroy life and absorb the ether to gain power. To kill the Vayne, we need to make the Grand Grimoire as strong as possible. That's why we created the monsters that we could sacrifice. They created the monsters just so they could kill them to fuel the Grimoire. Okay. After all, we don't sacrifice humans like King Frederick. But you sent the monsters to the surface of Aldrea. We sent the leftovers to our safe stations on the surface because we have developed something much better than those little beasts. We created lumps of flesh that would house as much ether as 100 monsters. That's what the big lump of flesh was. Plenty of time to get to know each other better. Celestia, there are 3 things we need in order to kill the Vayne. The Grand Grimoire, the key of the Tomb Arena, and of course the fitting door behind which the Vayne are hiding. Here, you can have the key back. The key opens the way towards the Vayne. This is nothing more than a flower. What about the Grand Grimoire? Please hand it over. We fought hard for it. Well, there's a little problem. It was stolen from us. What are you saying? You were going to take care of it. Oh, what is happening? Lord Marcus, we're under attack. Terran's troops have ambushed us. Impossible. How could this be? It could not move by us so quickly. Not with us. Lord Marcus, our engine's been hit. Terran's generals are casting unimaginable magic that have destroyed all their protective walls. This is the rumored power that destroyed Nobralia. But Lord, I've initiated all preparations for a counterattack, but for safety reasons, I advise you to gun and earthly sleep with the Holy Mother. Our conversation must continue another time, Celestia. What is going on? Wolf. Hey, what's happening? second. My daughter just woke up. Got her chocolate milk. She back to sleep.
Passive is charm.
This is pretty cool. Attack, magic, and defensive. Oh, it's like a super arms break. Oh, it says 15%, it's 10% up. Yeah. gotta equip them too, I guess. Why did I follow? The whole time, Bros has been like, "Oh, I've been following you because we buy stuff off him." So he's like, "Oh, because of you, I can afford everything. I can afford to travel across the world." And I was like, "Oh no, why did I follow you?" The place is on fire. A sell all button there. Where'd they go? Oh, never mind. It's not. Okay. Press transform. Let's see if we can transform this dog. That's what he's gonna work almost in there with that. Oh, it does 300 damage now instead of 40. It does double. Double our damage. untamed. I wonder if it's that one. Do a chest. We need to find another anvil. We can make these weapons appropriately. Oh my gosh. Is that what he meant? He has to kill that guy? What is the meaning of this? Oh. Maybe it wasn't Glenn he was trying to kill. Or the other guy. Don't believe anything Marcus says. He's just feeding you lies. What do you mean? Maybe the Vayne are both our enemy, but it doesn't make the church our ally. Marcus took control of the church long ago and split it from the Order of Leonor. He's not one of us. On the contrary, he belongs to a sect that awaits our return to the Harbinger. This is true. Hit him with the Kamehameha Bangarang Infinity. That gets them all. Brogue slap bath thrust. Why are you keeping this from me? My echo is awoken. I don't want to hear any more lies. You should not hide anything from me either. We understand. Forgive us. We have been silent for so long we have to learn anew on how to trust. I will help you with this. I'm sorry for hitting you. God help me, they murdered the Pope. They murdered the Pope. Uh-oh. We gotta escape now. People are gonna think we murdered the Pope. We gotta run. Or is that the way I think? To make it what that is. Sweet items over here? Right. Oh, there's sweet items on it. Shit, no sweet items. Oh, now there's two of them. Okay, actually, yeah, this is good. Trying to funny picture, open up an old Discord chat. Hell yeah. Don't cost money to do that too. Jeez, what the? Allergic reaction? first pull up for sure. Yeah, okay. Thanks for sharing, no problem. That's quite a luck, yes. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I will probably be live tomorrow. I just don't know if it'll be in the afternoon or if it'll be at nighttime. I'll go to bed like in the next half hour. It'll probably be at noon. But if it's day up, I feel pretty tired, so I don't think I'll stay that much longer. I usually end around 1:30. It'll probably be an afternoon stream tomorrow, though. Like between 11 and 2. But if it's a short one, if it's only like 11 till 1, then I'll probably be doing a 10 o'clock stream again. In the afternoon, I'll probably be doing the sponsored game, the Call of Dragons, but at 10 o'clock at night, I'll continue more of this. We're so close to the end. So close. Yeah, I'm really digging the story too. Not the trap lines. Nice. Okay. There's an item we want to go over here. Collection of the art door. They have no idea what that is. Who's it for? Who's it for? Oh, it's this guy. It's always after a fully upgrade the weapon that I find the next weapon. Rule cycle. Oh, Eve and Cena were married. No way. Or we actually the dude. The other guy. Are we actually Van? I think Rob might actually be Timothy. And I think we are actually the drunk guy. We might be fine. Timothy never made it. Alright, I'm going to continue this tomorrow around 10 p.m. Tomorrow we'll be doing a sponsor stream around noon, and then at 10 p.m. we'll continue doing this. So I can just customize Steam Deck outro. Pretty cool.